My daughter, Margaret, was born last September with an incredibly rare genetic disorder. And it came as a total surprise to my wife and I. We were expecting a healthy little baby girl. But it was really clear when Margaret was born that something was wrong. She had these areas of her skin that were bright red. They looked like they were burned or scarred. We could tell she wasn't in any pain, and her heart was good and she was breathing well. We did not know what was wrong with Margaret, and the doctors didn't know either. And just not knowing if she would be okay, or what kind of life she would have as she grew up. That was probably the hardest and scariest day of my life. As the days went by, we began to learn that a lot of things were good. Her internal organs were doing well. It seemed more and more like Maggie was going to be okay. Finally, a few days after we went into the hospital, the doctors were able to tell us that Margaret had this genetic disorder called focal dermal hypoplasia, or Goltz Syndrome. And it's under an umbrella of disorders called Ectodermal Dysplasias. And they affect the skin, the hair, the fingernails, the teeth, the eyes, a lot of different things. It helped a little bit to know what was going on and to have a diagnosis. 3 or 4 days after Maggie was born, an ophthalmologist came and looked at her eyes, and you could kind of tell that her left eye was too small. But when he did his examination, he discovered that there were several issues with her left eye, and he told us that she probably didn't have any vision in that eye. On the other hand, we got some great news from him in that her right eye is perfectly healthy. She's got 20/20 vision. They also tested Maggie's hearing while we were in the hospital, and we learned that she's partially hearing impaired in the left ear. Margaret. I found myself feeling so grateful that she could see at all. And I was thinking about the fact that, she would be able to see the sunset. I was thinking about how she could see our faces. I was thinking about the gift of hearing. I was so grateful to know that Maggie would be able to hear my songs. She would be able to hear me sing. And I just recognized that we were learning lessons of gratitude. And it was because of this pain, because of this loss, that we were able to stop and be thankful for things that otherwise we would take for granted. So I wrote this song, and it's from Maggie's perspective, though the words, of course, are my own at this point. But I hope that she will be able to learn, like we have, to be grateful for all of the blessings in spite of the bad.
Thank the Lord for my one good eye, a window letting in my mama's smile, a window letting in the sunset sky. I thank the Lord for my one good eye. I give thanks for the bad one too. I don't pretend to like it, but I'm thankful. 'Cause it's in want that we learn gratitude. So I give thanks for the bad one too. And I thank God that I can hear the sound. My mama and my papa say I love you. When we're happy, we all sing out loud. Oh, I thank God that I can hear the sound. Thank the Lord for this blessed life. I'm thankful 'cause I know that Jesus loves me. I know someday He'll come and make things right. I thank the Lord for this blessed life. Come here. Clap your hands. Clap your hands.